Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, we will discuss alteration. So, before we proceed on the application of the kinds of alteration, we have to know what is alteration first. So, alteration can be generally seen with the aid of a good magnifying glass and the help of special lighting. But without magnifying glass and even spatial lighting, we can determine or we can see with our naked eye alteration with the application of uh, addition, erasure, subtraction, interlineation, smeared overwriting, and other kinds of alteration. So, on alteration, this is the changes made on a document after its original preparation. So I will just going to make or give you some example and application on the kinds of alteration. So we have to begin on the erasure. So under erasure, we have two types. So we have the mechanical and then the chemical erasure. Under the application, they are just the same. But they have different material in the application of erasure. So under mechanical, you're just going to use rubber or what do we call this? Mm, sharp object. So yun ang mechanical. Doon naman sa chemical, you are going to use a liquid or ink eradicator. So, pwede din naman yung ink nito. Like, for example, so, ito ang isang example niya. Yan. Yun ang sa chemical. So, I will just make another example for us to understand it easily. Okay, so, example natin, if the original number is 7. 7,000 pesos. So, ang ginawa mo para ma-i-apply mo yung mechanical at chemical erasure is you erase the last 2 zero and even the dot. Tapos, saan ka na nag-dot? Ang nangyari ay dito ka na nag-dot. So, ang dating 7,000 nagiging 70,000 na lang, 70 pesos na lang. Yun nga lang, hindi mo pa rin mai-hide itong kama. So, anong ginawa mo na naman? So, you can erase it also. You can include it. Pero if you're going to apply this one, you have to put an arrow showing your own application. Okay. So, what are you going to do now? You have to give me the actual application on the mechanical and then the chemical with your receipt. I told you to look for a receipt so that you're going to apply alteration. So under mechanical, you're just going to use rubber. And then dito sa chemical, use ink eradicator or example natin doon is yung snow peak. Okay? So it's up to you. It's your own it's your own idea on how to do the application. Basta apply the erasure, the mechanical and then the chemical. Okay, next. Number 2 is obliteration. Obliteration. Under obliteration, anong ibig sabihin nito? So, this is the smearing over of a writing to make the original invisible on or unpredictable. So, like for example, pareho lang naman yung obliteration and smeared over writing. Kaya lang, for you to understand, the difference is, doon sa obliteration kasi, medyo mas maayos siya kaysa si smeared over writing. Si smeared over writing, halatado yung pagka-apply niya because yung ink is nagkalat. Dirty yung surroundings niya. Dito hindi mo kasi makita kasi nga malinis itong ginamit kong ink. Sa obliteration naman, example natin, so like for example, that is 8,000 pesos. Para mapalitan mo lang si 8, ginawa mo siyang 9. Siyempre, ganun mo. Para hindi mahalata kung anong number yun dati. So, dito ang obliteration, itong mga ink na yan, nagiging ganyan na siya. So, ang pagbasa mo na lang, 9,000. So, ang obliteration dito, ito, hindi maganda ang pag-erase niya, paglagay niya ng ink. Another one is yung number 3 is addition. Okay. Okay, so addition, example natin, 11,000 yan. So, gusto mong magdagdag. Sabihin na lang natin tuition. Example lang to tuition mo ito nung college ka. Or, sige, ngayon, yung mga estudyante ko ngayon, 11,000 ang babayaran mo. Dahil gusto mong kumupit, anong ginawa mo? Nagdagdag ka pa ng another one. So, nagiging 111,000 ang babayaran mo. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not teaching you this for you to apply in real life. I am teaching you this so that you can determine this application. You can determine what will be or what is the characteristics of a standard document to a question document. So, you can determine it immediately para hindi tayo napapaloko. Okay? Next is subtraction. Okay, sa subtraction naman, paano natin i-apply yung 1,000 doon sa subtraction na yan? How are we going to do that? Okay, so eto. 1,000 pesos. Ang application ng subtraction is to lessen the number, yung amount niyan. Paano ang gagawin natin? The same din, you can apply erasure, obliteration, ganyan na yung, or addition, kumbaga combination na yung sa subtraction as long as mapaliit mo yung amount ng number. So, ang gawin mo, alasin mo yung dalawang number tsaka yung isang tuldok. Tapos, eto, pwede mo na siyang na-erase. Okay. Nalis mo yung kama, nilagyan mo ng 1 para hindi halata. And then, naglagay ka ng tuldok doon. So, anong nangyari? Yung 11,000 nagiging, yung 1,000 nagiging 110 pesos only. So, yun yung subtraction. So, what are you going to show to me when you are going to apply this is put an arrow on the application. And then, after that, you explain every application, like number 1 sa erasure, you have to discuss to me how did you apply mechanical erasure and then chemical erasure. So, sa erasure, you have to use 2 recipe. And then, doon sa 2 receipt na yan, on the first receipt, you are going to use or apply mechanical, and then the second receipt, you apply chemical. And then you put your own explanation on how you executed the application. The same with obliteration, addition, subtraction, and then interlineation. In this part naman, ito, ang example natin pag number, okay, kasi dati ito is 2,000 yan. 2,000 yan. Kama yon. Sa interlineation, pag number, pag interlineation kasi lagi sa gitna, ha? Hindi pwedeng doon sa end. You cannot put your interlineation here and then dito sa harap, sa end and then sa harap. It should be on the center. Okay. So, paano tayo mag-interlineation dito? Yung kama, yun na lang palitan mo ng 1. So, ganun na lang ang nangyari. So, yan ang interlineation. So, put an arrow here. And then, dito sa Pedro Pindoco na yan, dati wala yung T. Parang ganyan lang yung pangalan. Tapos, ang ginawa mo, yung space, paano natin malalaman na merong interlineation dito? You can see it on the space provided. Kasi pag, syempre, walang middle name yan, so, automatic yun lang. Pedro Pindoco. Tapos nag-interlineation ka, naglagay ka na lang ng T sa gitna. Hindi pwede yon. So, there is an scrutiny. Paano kung yung tao talaga walang middle name, tapos naglagay ka? Or ikaw mismo? Paano kung yung papel official paper yon? Hindi pwedeng basta ka na lang naglalagay ng kung ano-anong letters or numbers sa isang papel. Okay? So, that is the application of alteration. If you have questions, free to ask. You can give your own point of view or any knowledge on alteration. Kung meron kayong mga samples dyan, you can comment down on the link. So, for my students, I hope that this will help you to do your activity. And as I told you a while ago, please do not apply this to cheat other people, especially your parents. Don't you ever dare do that, okay? So, God bless everyone and stay at home and stay safe.